Welcome back to one of my favourite lectures. It's called Fantastic Fats. As we determined earlier in the week, fat is not the enemy. In fact, fat is an essential nutrient in the body. But because there are some fats that are dangerous for the body, I think that has caused all fats to be lumped into the same basket.
As Dr. O'Neill mentioned, in fact, it's an essential nutrient that plays a critical role in our body's functionality. However, the confusion arises because not all fats are created equal. Some fats are indeed harmful, leading people to unfairly vilify fats across the board. With the help of Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a naturopath and health educator with over 40 years of experience, we'll unravel the myths and share insights into the healing power of fats. Together, we'll uncover what the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know about fats, and how processed oils are doing more harm than good.
So I'd like to define the fats today. To do this, we need to go a little bit into chemistry, but I'm going to make it really easy for you. It has to be easy for me to understand chemistry. We're going to begin by looking at flaxseed or linseed. It's the same thing. It is high in an essential fatty acid. See that word, essential fatty acid, EFA. Whenever you see the word essential, it means the body cannot make it. You've got to put it in. Omega-3 is an essential fatty acid, meaning the body cannot make it. The fact is that no creature can. Only plants can put omega-3 into their fatty acid chain. And what are we told is the highest source of omega-3? Fish. Why are fish high? Fish are high because they eat a one-celled algae that is high. I've got some good news. You don't have to eat the one-celled algae. But what I want to show you is what this 3 means. I've drawn an 18-chain fatty acid here, and there are 19 trillion in one drop of oil. So that's the magnification we're looking at. Notice that there are hydrogen atoms either side of these 18 chains, and they're all joined in the middle by carbon atoms. What the 3 means is at the third carbon atom, so that's 1, 2, 3, there's a double bond. That means instead of one link, there are 2 links. And whenever you get a double bond, these 2 hydrogen atoms go, and the 2 hydrogen atoms underneath develop an electromagnetic field between them and repel each other. What that means is we've now got a kink in the chain. In flaxseed or linseed, chia seed, there are 3 double bonds in the 18-chain fatty acid. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's another one there, 1, 2, another one there. So we've got the hydrogen atoms here have gone. The hydrogen atoms underneath have developed an electromagnetic field between them. So we now have 2 more kinks in the chain. So what this does, it produces a very thin oil, a very fluid oil. And flaxseed and linseed, chia, they're known for their blood thinning effect because they're such a fluid oil. This oil is called a polyunsaturated fatty acid. Poly means more than one double bond. Unsaturated because there's some empty spots in the fatty acid chain. Many people say that word but not really knowing what it means. Let's have a look at the effect of double bonds on the body. It creates an electromagnetic field, and that's important because we are electrical people. Our nervous system, our brain is an electrical system. These double bonds are heat sensitive. They are also light sensitive. So the heat and the light are drawn or attracted to those empty spaces on the fatty acid chain. They also act like a magnet to oxygen. As a result, when you eat this food, your electromagnetic field is ensured, you're able to manage heat better, you're absorbing more vitamin D, more light, you're You're absorbing more oxygen into the body. Remember oxygen, the most vital element needed for life. Remember oxygen, cancer cannot live in the presence of oxygen. But if this seed is ground, immediately exposing these empty spots, that ground seed will deteriorate within an hour because the light, heat and oxygen will be attracted into those spots, causing the oil to go rancid.
Relearning fat, the importance of omega-3 fatty acids is well explained by Dr. Barbara O'Neill. Let's kick off our journey by exploring omega-3 fatty acids. A term that most of us have come across. You've likely heard it mentioned in the context of heart health, but there's more to this fat than meets the eye. Omega-3 is classified as an essential fatty acid, EFA, which means our bodies can't produce it, so we must obtain it through our diet. What makes omega-3 so special? Well, it does wonders for heart health, reducing inflammation, and even boosting brain function. It's been shown to lower triglycerides, reduce blood pressure, and can prevent cardiovascular diseases. But here's the kicker, many of us have been misled to believe that fish is the best source of omega-3. Fish is often touted as the highest source of omega-3, but what if I told you the fish don't make omega-3 themselves? Instead, they accumulate omega-3 by eating one-celled algae, the original source. This is great news for vegetarians and anyone looking for plant-based alternatives. You can skip fish entirely and go straight to the source: flax seeds, chia seeds and linseeds. These plant-based options are rich in omega-3 and offer many of the same benefits without relying on fish oil. Omega-3 deficiency is no joke. It's been linked to various health conditions such as depression, anxiety and attention deficit disorders. This essential fatty acid is crucial for our overall well-being, and we must make sure we're consuming enough of it. To put it simply, eating omega-3 rich foods like flax seeds is one of the easiest ways to support your cardiovascular and mental health.
Let me give you the omega-3 story. I found this very interesting. So the omega-3 found in flaxseed or linseed, chia, is called alpha-linolenic acid. An alpha-linolenic acid has 3 double bonds. So it's got three kinks in it, very thin oil. In the body, ALA is converted to EPA, eicosanoic acid, and it has 5 double bonds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's even more fluid. In the body, EPA is converted to DHA, decohexaonic acid, and it has 6 double bonds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the most fluid, and it is DHA that is used exclusively by the body for cell membrane function and repair. So the fish eats the one-celled algae with its ALA. Then in the fish, ALA is converted to EPA. In the fish, EPA is converted to DHA. Man extracts the DHA, puts it into capsules and says, oh, this is far superior, because the DHA is already available for you. Can you see that? But my question is, if 3 double bonds is sensitive to heat, light and oxygen, how sensitive is 6? Is it possible to extract it with no exposure to light, heat or oxygen, and the fish that are the highest in DHA are the highest in mercury? And what's mercury? That's a neurotoxin. So personally, I have the flaxseed or the chia seed every morning.
The science behind omega-3 structure and function, as Barbara explained, omega-3 fatty acids are part of a class known as polyunsaturated fatty acids. Poly refers to the fact that these fats contain more than one double bond in their molecular structure. The presence of these double bonds creates a kink in the chain, making omega-3 oils thinner and more fluid. This unique structure explains why foods high in omega-3, like flax seeds, have blood-thinning effects. In fact, consuming omega-3 rich foods may reduce the risk of blood clots, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. The fluid nature of omega-3 oils allows our blood to flow smoothly, preventing blockages in the arteries and maintaining overall cardiovascular health. What's even more amazing is how omega-3 contributes to our electromagnetic field. That's right. Our bodies are electrical systems, and the kinks in omega-3 structure help improve this field, enhancing everything from brain function to oxygen absorption. This ability to absorb more oxygen is particularly important because cancer cells can't survive in well-oxygenated environments. Fish oil versus plant-based omega-3. What you need to know: you might be wondering, if omega-3 from plant sources like flaxseed is so great, why do fish oils get all the attention? Fish oils, particularly from fatty fish like salmon or sardines, contain omega-3 in a more direct form that our bodies can use without the need for conversion. But there's a downside: fish oil is prone to degradation. The omega-3 in fish oil has 6 double bonds, making it much more sensitive to light, heat, and oxygen. Extracting fish oil without damaging it is a complex process, and often, the oils are exposed to these elements, reducing their effectiveness. In addition, many fish oils contain mercury, a toxic substance that can accumulate in the fatty tissues of fish. This makes plant-based sources of omega-3, like flax seeds and chia seeds, not only safer but also just as effective. When you consume these seeds, your body converts them into EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, 2 forms of omega-3 that are vital for brain and heart health. Omega-6 fatty acids, the other essential fat like omega-3s, these are polyunsaturated fats with multiple double bonds in their structure. The most common form of omega-6 is linoleic acid, which is found in plant-based oils such as sunflower oil, walnut oil, and corn oil, as mentioned by Barbara O'Neill. Balancing omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids is crucial. Both play a role in reducing inflammation and supporting brain function. However, modern diets are often overloaded with omega-6 fats, leading to an imbalance. Ideally, we should aim for a 4:1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, but in reality many of us are consuming far more omega-6 due to the overuse of processed oils in packaged foods. Omega-6 fats also create an electromagnetic field in our bodies, which, as we discussed earlier, is vital for brain and nervous system function. These fats regulate heat, improve vitamin D absorption, and, like omega-3, they boost oxygen intake, a key factor in cancer prevention.
So what are the dangerous fats? The dangerous fats would be the altered fats. The other dangerous fat is the huge amount of fat that's dumped in the body from the high carbohydrate, high sugar diet, which we also looked at when we looked at the liver. So what are the altered fats? One of the most dangerous altered fats is the margarine. Margarine was introduced in the 1980s to help prevent heart disease. Has it? No. It's made no difference at all. And what's the definition of insanity? To do what you've always done and expect different results? No, it hasn't made any difference at all. Because, as we have learned, it is not fat that causes heart disease. But this is an altered fat. How do they make margarine? Let's say they're going to make it out of flaxseed. Well, they've got a problem, and that is it's liquid. So we've got to make it solid. So what they do is they saturate it with hydrogen ions, and that causes one of the hydrogen atoms to flip over to the other side, which now means the double bond's gone. And to be able to saturate it with hydrogen ions, they have to use a catalyst, and the catalyst is usually aluminium. That's probably the most common catalyst. And I think most people are aware of the link between aluminium and damage in the brain. Now we've got a solid fat. That's a very dangerous fat. In fact, it's only one molecular structure short of plastic. And when margarine comes into the body says, "I do not recognize you."
Beware of processed oils, why they do more harm than good is excellently explained by Dr. O'Neill. As much as omega-6 fatty acids have their place in a healthy diet, the way they're processed in certain oils can be damaging. Take margarine, for example. The process of making margarine involves hydrogenating liquid plant oils, such as sunflower or flaxseed oil. This involves forcing hydrogen atoms into the oil to make it solid at room temperature. Unfortunately, hydrogenation destroys the beneficial double bonds in the oil, and the final product is closer to plastic than food. The dangers don't stop there. During the hydrogenation process, manufacturers often use a catalyst like aluminum, which has been linked to cognitive issues, including Alzheimer's disease. The resulting product is a trans fat, which is known to cause inflammation, heart disease, and other health problems. So, when it comes to fats, it's best to avoid processed oils like margarine. Instead, stick to natural sources of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids from whole foods like seeds, nuts, and plant-based oils.
What about olive and almond? They're high in omega-9. 9 indicating the position on the fatty acid chain of the first double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is there. And there's only one double bond in almond and olive oil. So you've got hydrogen along here, hydrogen along here, one repelling action, one kink. And I think we can all identify that olive oil is a very thick oil, isn't it? That's because it's only got one double bond. So it's called a monounsaturated fatty acid. Mono meaning one double bond. Unsaturated because there is still an empty spot on the fatty acid chain. That's why when you buy olive oil, it's important to buy first cold pressed, extra virgin, and buy it in a tin or a dark bottle.
Omega-9 fatty acids, the unsung hero of healthy fats. Now let's shift gears to talk about omega-9 fatty acids, which fall under the category of monounsaturated fats as mentioned by Dr. Barbara O'Neill. Unlike omega-3 and omega-6, omega-9 is not considered essential because our bodies can produce it. However, it still offers numerous health benefits, such as reducing bad cholesterol and supporting heart health. One of the standout sources of omega-9 is mustard oil, which contains a remarkable fatty acid known as erucic acid. Studies suggest that erucic acid may play a role in preventing Alzheimer's disease by improving memory and cognitive function. This makes omega-9 fatty acids particularly important for maintaining long-term brain health. The power of saturated fats, coconut oil's secret weapon. Last but not least, we need to address the elephant in the room, saturated fats. These fats have long been demonized as the culprit behind heart disease, but recent research shows that they're not the villains we once thought. Saturated fats, like those found in coconut oil, are actually beneficial in moderation. Unlike polyunsaturated fats, saturated fats don't have any double bonds in their structure, making them more stable and less prone to oxidation. Coconut oil, in particular, contains medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which are easily digestible and provide a quick source of energy for the body. MCTs are broken down in the mouth and stomach and don't require bile or pancreatic enzymes for digestion. This makes coconut oil an excellent choice for people with digestive issues, liver disease, or pancreatitis. In addition, MCTs are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream and converted into fuel by the liver, providing long-lasting energy. So, while saturated fats have been blamed for heart disease in the past, it's time to reconsider their role in a healthy diet. The fats to avoid: trans fats and hydrogenated oils. While there are many healthy fats to incorporate into your diet, there's one type you should avoid at all costs: trans fats. These fats are found in processed foods and are created through the hydrogenation process we discussed earlier. They are highly inflammatory, increase bad cholesterol, and contribute to heart disease. In summary, fats are not the enemy, but the type of fat you consume makes all the difference. Stick to natural, unprocessed fats like those found in flax seeds, chia seeds, and coconut oil, and steer clear of hydrogenated oils and trans fats. In conclusion, understanding the truth about fats is a crucial step toward improving your health and well-being. By incorporating omega-3, omega-6, omega-9, and healthy saturated fats into your diet, while avoiding processed and hydrogenated oils, you can harness the profound benefits fats offer. They're essential for heart health, brain function, and even cancer prevention, while providing the fuel our bodies need to function optimally. It's time to break free from the outdated notion that fats are harmful and instead embrace the life-enhancing properties of these fantastic fats. When sourced correctly and consumed in balance, fats can heal, energize, and protect your body in ways that go far beyond what most of us realize. So, the next time you're preparing a meal, don't shy away from adding a spoonful of flax seeds, coconut oil, or mustard oil. Your body and brain will thank you for it. Embrace fats in their natural, unprocessed form, and let them empower you on your journey to optimal health. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this important topic today. If you found this information helpful, please share it with others who may benefit, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health-related content. Stay informed, stay healthy, and take charge of your well-being. Wherever you are, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and see you soon.